So it's the start of May, which only means it's time for our monthly favourites, and for the first time I'm filming it before the month has begun. I was in Topman recently and I was having a rummage through what they had, and I just saw this and was just like an instant buy. Like as soon as I saw it I was like, I have to get this. Like pastel pinks are really in right now, like pastel pink shirts and jackets and just hoodies and just jumpers. The outlines of like the pockets and kind of, I think, like near the arms as well, it's got like a bluish kind of washed off kind of tint to it, which I really like. The colour and like the look of it is quite like a rustic look and feel to it, and I really like the back as well, with like the hook at the back and like the seam across it. It's a nice shirt. I've worn it with the buttons open with like a striped shirt underneath, which is really nice, or you can like have it buttoned up and then just leave it out, or tuck it into some trousers or some black jeans. And even though it's a pink, I think it's quite easy to colour to pull off for anyone. It's not too bright and it's not dark either. It's just a nice shade of like a rusty kind of pastel pink. So while I was in TK Maxx, I picked up this jacket by a brand called Diamond. I haven't heard of this brand, but I was in TK Maxx and I was just like having a rummage through. You never know what you can find in TK Maxx. Some days are better than the others and you can find something, some days you can't. And I found this denim kind of bomber jacket and I just instantly fell in love with it. And I love the writing on the back. It says hardware heavyweights. The writing on the back just made it like extra special and I just had to get it. And I'm really loving like the stripes on the sleeves, at the end of the sleeves and like the end of the hem. It's got like a really like a cute kind of playful summer feel to it. It was only £25, so it was a good decent price as well. So it was my birthday at the end of March and my friend bought me 2 shirts, and one of the shirts was this green kind of floral print. Floral? Yeah, I'd say floral, like kind of like, it's a leafy green leafy print. It's from American Eagle Outfitters. It's not like an everyday shirt that you can wear. You can wear it with the buttons done, or I've been doing it with the buttons open. I'm wearing a striped shirt underneath and just tucking it into some grey jeans and some boots. So this is the next shirt that my friend bought me, which I really love, and this I've been wearing it with the sleeves up as well. These kind of shirts I like wearing with the sleeves up. Like if I wear them with the sleeves down, I think for me it just feels too formal. I like to wear these shirts with like a relaxed feel to it, and I've just been like rolling the sleeves up, both of them. The other one I've been wearing it with the shirt tucked in, but I've been leaving this one out. I last wore it with a pair of white skinny jeans and some grey Chelsea boots, not grey, brown suede Chelsea boots. It's like another leafy pattern. It's a white print, which I'm really loving. So as I've been loving those 2 shirts, I went in myself to have a rummage through and see what they've got, and they've actually got a sale on right now. And it's this shirt. It's such a nice summery shirt. I love like the feel of it. It's got like a sort of like a velvety feel. It's like a fluffy kind of fuzzy feel to it, but it's really soft. I love that the buttons only go halfway down. It's kind of like that polo shirt kind of look, but in a shirt form. The brown wood effect kind of buttons and this nice pocket over here just adds a nice little extra touch. And I just love like the buttons on the collar as well, like the collar pinned down with the buttons. It's such a nice classic look, and I've just been wearing this with like black jeans and just having it tucked out. About less than a year ago, I've been obsessed in perfumes or colognes, however you want to say it. I say perfumes, whatever you want to call it, cologne, perfume, aftershave. But I've really been loving the Mont Blanc Legend. I've repurchased the Mont Blanc Legend. This is the new one, and this is the old one I had. It's the same size, 30 mils, but I don't know why they've changed the shape of it. I really like this shape more than this shape. I had this one ages ago and I finished this ages ago, but I still kept the bottle. I don't know why, I'm such a hoarder when it comes to like keeping bottles and like tubes. I just love keeping them, and it's such a nice smell. I don't know how to describe it. It's got, I think, like a clean cut classic image, like someone in like a suit and tie, something. It's like a perfume that someone in a suit and tie would wear. It's citrusy, but it's a bit sweet and musky as well, but citrusy. It's such a really nice scent. Like, I love the smell. It's such a nice smell. I also bought this Calmer perfume from Lush, which I am seriously obsessed with. Now, this is a very peculiar scent. This is the kind of scent that you either like or you hate, but oh, I really love this scent. If you don't know Lush, Lush is an all-natural company, so their perfumes are made of like natural essential oils. So if you don't like patchouli, patchouli is quite heavy-headed scent, especially if you just don't like aromatherapy or just like natural oil scents, you might not like this. I think it's £14, which is on the pricey side, but because it is like essential oils and they are quite strong, you don't need a lot and a little goes a long way. I really wanted to have a smell of the Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce. I bought the new edition. This is like a spring summer edition. It's more sweeter than the original. The original is muskier, but this is like definitely more sweeter. I couldn't tell a huge difference when I smelled the original and this one, but there was a difference there. I've only bought this recently and I've almost like finished the whole thing because I literally just like spray it all over me. But with this I find that it doesn't last long. Like as soon as you spray it, like after a while, maybe like half an hour, the scent evaporates. I don't know if I'm just getting used to it or if it actually is weak, but it is a cologne, which colognes are supposed to be like the strongest perfumes and they are meant to last long, but I don't find that this lasts very long. Although the smell is very nice, and I only got this for £7. I would get this again because it is a nice scent. It's a basic scent though, it's nothing special, but I just bought this anyway, just bought it on the whim. I've been really loving the Origins Checks and Balance Frothy Face Wash. Now I've mentioned this before in my last favourites and I want to mention it again because I have been really enjoying this, and I have to say this is like the favourite now. And I've got oily skin when you use soap and you just get that really squeaky clean matte finish. This is what this is like, however in a much gentler form and isn't harsh to your skin, which is why I really like it. It's got a really nice sort of like a really light lavender and minty kind of smell. It doesn't tingle your face like usually a mint product would, but it's a really nice face wash. I also splurged out recently and bought the Fresh Umbrian Clay Purifying Treatment Bar. Fresh is an American brand. I've heard a lot of things about Fresh and people like rave on about it, and I've heard a lot of good things about the Umbrian Clay range. So I bought this in hopes that it would either cure or at least help with oily skin and my acne issues, which I have to say it really has. So it's a clay bar. It did have like the Fresh logo on here, but it's obviously washed off. So it's a clay bar, and when you're either like in the morning washing your face or when you're in the shower, you obviously your body's already wet because you're meant to wet your skin, and then you wet the bar and then you just like go over, right, rub the bar rather than like putting it on your hands and then rubbing it on your skin. You just rub the bar directly onto skin. It's like a clay mask basically. It dries, you leave it for 5 minutes and it will dry and harden like a clay mask. It's hard to get a thick layer of this. It only like leaves like a thin layer, but it has seriously cleared out my skin a lot thanks to this. It is pricey, I'm not gonna lie. This bar is much, it's gone thinner now, but it will stick up. It's £38 for this bar. It's made of 100% clay, but I kid you not when I say this works, it actually works. And even to say it's a lifesaver, it actually is a lifesaver, and I would repurchase this again for sure. And if you suffer from oily skin or acne, then try this out. I always either forget or I just don't have the time or just can't be bothered with face masks. To do face masks you need to have time in your day to just chill and relax and just put on a face mask and just zone out and just do whatever you want. I went into the Body Shop and I love the Body Shop. I've been using the Body Shop for years now and I love the products, but I haven't used the warming massage clay mask. It's a thick mask which you rub onto your wet skin and it instantly warms up. Not to the point where it's really hot, but it's just really warm and it's so nice. It's like the best feeling mask I've ever used, and it's for all skin types as well. Yeah, all skin types, so whether you've got oily skin, sensitive skin, dry skin, this mask makes me want to use this face mask. Like, I love doing face masks, especially this one now. Even though it's a clay mask, it doesn't dry and go hard like a clay. It stays wet on your skin. You leave it on for 5 minutes. You can leave it on for longer. I have left it up for an hour. After you wash it up, it gives like your face like a powdery feel, and it really just like brings out all the dirt from your pores to the surface, and it's just such a fun mask to use. As summer is here, although as I say summer is here, it's actually currently raining outside and the weather here in the UK has been absolutely crap. It's even snowed yesterday in some parts of the country. I don't know if it snowed in London, but I heard that it's been snowing. Like, honestly, we get like all the seasons in like 2-3 days. But as it is summer, SPF is really important. And now recently I've been using the Body Shop Skin Defense Multi Protection Essence, which is SPF 50. I bought this like last year, I think a year ago or less than a year ago, but I bought this last year. Never really bothered to use it until recently. So I've got oily skin, so this is like perfect for me. It's like a fluid and it's really light, and you need SPF. Even though 50, you don't really need SPF 50 here in the UK because we hardly ever get sun. If we ever do, then it's just like a miracle. Pantene Pro V Classic Clean 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner has probably become my new best friend. I struggle finding a shampoo that's right for my hair because I have thin hair, so it's so hard to find a shampoo that's not going to dry my hair out and does not make my hair feel like straw. And also because I've got thin hair, I want something that's not going to weigh my hair down and something that's going to give it a lift. I'd run out of my shampoo. I can't remember what I was using, but I'd run out. So I was using whatever was at home and I was hating it, and then my mum bought this, so I started using this. It gives your hair a good thorough clean without weighing it down and stripping your hair from the natural oils, and it just makes your hair like not weigh down and not too moisturized, and gives it volume and gives it a good clean as well. And it's a new fragrance as well. I love the fragrance. It smells of bubblegum, which I'm really digging, and I just really love this shampoo. And it's a 2-in-1 conditioner, so you don't have to worry about applying shampoo first and then conditioner. So the next thing I've recently been loving is Kingsmill Hot Cross Bun. I used to have hot cross buns when I was a kid, and then for some reason my mum stopped buying them. I don't know why, but recently I was like, I want hot cross buns, and I love having them in the morning with my tea. And they're just so, like, I don't know what it is about hot cross buns. They're just so warming. But I wanted to add this in for my favourites because I've actually been really loving this, and it has become one of my favourites. I feel like I've just been rambling on and on. I feel like I'm like losing my voice now and my throat kind of hurts. I've just been talking and talking. It's gonna be so long. Favourites videos take so long to film and so long to edit. Not my favourite videos to film. But that's the end of today's video. If you enjoyed this, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. And I want to know what your guys' favourites were, so let me know down in the comment section below. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.